So we are returning back to the Hill Dickinson Stadium to attend another huge Premier League fixture. This time it's Everton versus Newcastle United. For those who are new to the channel, the Hill Dickinson Stadium opened to supporters on the 17th of February 2025 and holds a capacity of 52,769. Now with that being said, we have Everton being founded in 1878 and Newcastle United being founded in 1892, but it's worth noting that the first time that these two sides met was back on the 10th of September 1898, which seen Everton come out the 3-0 winners. Now the last time these two sides met was back on the 25th of May 2025, a game which took place at St James's Park, which seen Everton come out the 1-0 winners. Now with Everton sitting just 11th in the Premier League and Newcastle sitting 14th in the league, it's a massive fixture. There seems to be a bit of a rivalry between these two sides, which leaves one question to remain. Who will come out on top in this Premier League fixture? So it's match day and welcome back. We are doing things a bit differently today. Everton versus Newcastle. And when I say doing things a bit differently, it's because we've got two sets of fan interviews. Harry Hesketh and Adam Pearson. If you don't know who they are, Harry Hesketh, notorious Evertonian. Adam Pearson, notorious Newcastle fan. So listen, without further ado, before we do get into anything, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, tap that bell for more notifications as when do upload. And let's see what both Harry and Adam have to say about today's game. So I'm joined by Harry. Harry, can you give us your thoughts on today's game, mate?
I've not predicted us to win once in the past two games, and we have won both. I'm very pessimistic. I never ever predicted us to win. I just can't. I just hope that rat gets fucking put in half.
Is this a guy sending off red card or not?
At the time, I was like, the bar has got to be higher for going on your own teammate. I think common sense has got to prevail, but then they have to follow the letter of the law. But then as soon as the final whistle went, not fucking arse whatsoever.
And last thing as well, mate, score predictions on today's game?
1-1.
Perfect, nice one coming
on.
I
hope I'm wrong.
Hey, enjoy the game, mate, nice one. So I'm joined here today by the notorious Adam.
Hello.
Adam, first things first, mate. A big game today, don't you think?
Well, yeah, it's going to be a good game today. I do have to say, first impression coming here to a brand new stadium, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, but this is a Newcastle United team that has won 0 of our last 9 Premier League away matches, coming against a side that has, for the most part, a fairly good home record, and historically Newcastle always tend to drop points against Everton away anyway, so for us, the odds won't be in our favour today, but I'll be intrigued to see how the game goes.
Do you think there's a bit of a forced rivalry between both Everton and Newcastle?
Well, yes, I do. I don't actually understand it, to be honest. I can understand, I think, in regards to Everton fans, I think they would, in terms of North East clubs, tend to like Sunderland more, because obviously Jordan Pickford, you've got a natural connection there, but I don't get why Everton dislikes Newcastle. For example, Newcastle fans, they call Everton on social media, they're Scouse Mackems. Like, I don't understand that. I don't get any of it. I don't get it at all. I like Everton. I like coming and watching Everton's matches. So yeah, being here today with Newcastle, I don't get this weird rivalry on social media.
Also as well, Nick Pope. Apparently it's rumoured that he's not travelled. You happy with that?
Yeah, I am so happy with that. No, honestly, Nick Pope, he has had a lot of good games for Newcastle over the past couple of years, but if you watch Newcastle recently, our last 3 away matches, the first goal we're conceded in all the games has been an individual mistake from Nick Pope. For me, he's made too many mistakes this season, especially when he paid £4 million just to loan Aaron Ramsdale. I have to give the guy an opportunity. I think today, hopefully, will be the day where Aaron Ramsdale gets a chance. And you know what? I fancy him to do well if he does start.
And last thing as well, mate, score predictions on today's game?
Oh, well, I know I said I wasn't confident in Newcastle today, but it's our final chance before the derby in a couple of weeks for us to actually win an away match. And you know what? I'm going to back Newcastle. I'm going to go 2-1. I think we'll edge it.
Perfect. Nice one for coming on, mate. Enjoy the game.
Cheers, mate.
So we have spoken to both Harry and Adam. Harry obviously just wants Anthony Gordon to get snapped, which is fair enough. He's gone a 1-1 draw. Adam Pearson a bit more enthusiastic about Newcastle, to be fair, considering, you know, they haven't won in the past 9 away games or something like that. So yeah, Harry Hesketh's gone 1-1. Adam Pearson gone 2-1 Newcastle. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. But now it's time to look at the beautiful stadium that is the Hill Dickinson Stadium. So welcome back to the Hill Dickinson Stadium for another Premier League game. We are in here now. As I say, the stadium's looking absolutely beautiful. I mean, the Christmas tree being around outside the ground. So even like a tough point that I do want to speak about, and it's a massive big ups to and a well done to Everton and the community and Everton Football Club as a whole, because where the Gary Speed plaque is with the flowers, you know, I'll put that on for you now to see. But it's such a beautiful thing, and it shows as well that mental health is not it's not a subject to take lightly, that's for sure. But look, going into today's game, Everton versus Newcastle, a massive game. Do I feel like there's a forced rivalry? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too sure, but let me know in the comment section below. Do you think there's a forced rivalry, especially on social media, between both Everton and Newcastle? Now, going into today's game, we got the match ticket being £62, and then we obviously got a Pepsi Max for £3.20. We are driving today, so it'll be a bit more sensible, so there won't be any pints in today's vlog. But yeah, once the teams are in, we'll be back to you guys with a score prediction on today's match.
Power, weakest thoughts, money driven, major fraud, breathless body, diamond bones, wanna beat it, wanna feel it.
So the teams are in the stages set here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not really fond of Newcastle. I don't really like them, to be fair. I do think that the forced rivalry probably has stemmed from them, if you want me to be brutally honest. However, massive game today nonetheless. Anthony Gordon doesn't start, which is very good to see, because I don't want to see him, to be fair. However, score predictions for today's match, I'm going to go for Everton 1, Newcastle United 0. And I'm even going to go as far to say Thiaw Barry's going to get the goal. Do want to see him on the score sheet, it'll be good. Good run of games we're doing, good. But listen, without further ado, let's get to some first half action here at the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
Between both teams. Newcastle goal scorer number 3. Newcastle goal scorer number 67, Miley. Newcastle goal scorer number 27, Waltermade.
Half time here. Everton 0, Newcastle 3. Malik Thiaw, first minute header. Miley, Nick Waltermade. Everything is so easy. From the basics to everything else, Everton just can't get it right. It's the worst I've probably seen them in a long time, probably since that Watford game maybe, but it's abysmal. It's so poor. It's so poor. You can't set the bar at beating United with 10 men to this utter dross. Utter dross. I can't even be angry. Newcastle played quality for 15 minutes. Got the first goal, first minute. Fair play to them. Ever since the 15th minute, we cracked on. We created chances until they got their second goal, which again was so easy. The fans, the Newcastle fans have been nothing short of phenomenal, by the way. Non-stop singing throughout the game. And they've got everything to sing about, they've got everything to party about. But us, on the other hand, absolutely abysmal and absolute utter dross. But I don't even know. I'm not even looking forward to the second half, to be honest. My night's ruined. Thanks, Everton. You've ruined my night. But yeah, let's just see what the second half has to say. Great save.
Newcastle goal scorer number 12, Malik Thiaw. Everton goal of the day, goal scorer, number 11, Thiaw, Miley.
Everton 11 commits an accidental handball.
Everton goal scorer number 22, Kieran Shrewsbury Hall.
That was fucking shit, weren't it? Everton won, Newcastle United 4, and they deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. Everything was so simple. The only bone they've got to pick, the referee. That Barry offside, where is he supposed to stick his arm? So you're telling me, right, that Thiaw, Barry and James Tarkowski are allowed to have no arms because everything that'll go against them is handball. It's a joke. Barry obviously scored another offside goal. Kieran Shrewsbury all took a calm finish. Malik scored to make it 4 for Newcastle, but yeah, the fans deserved it, apart from saying that Anthony Gordon left us because we're shit. I mean, just listen, a long time ago, Newcastle United used to be decent before they turned shit, got relegated to the Championship, become like some mad Championship to Premier League club, and now you're doing well. Fair play, but listen, remember last season when we beat you? That's all I need to say. We beat you at your own turf, and yeah, I wouldn't get too carried away with it, but listen, Newcastle United deserved that. I'm going to try and keep personal feelings aside. The fans have been phenomenal pretty much all game. And yeah, if you have enjoyed the vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, tap that bell for more notifications as we upload. I shall see you guys on the next one.